Hey everyone, this is xstyanax with Discharge Gaming, and today I'm going to go through the callouts on Whiteout. Whiteout is one of the larger maps in Call of Duty Ghosts. It's basically a large, snowy wilderness map that's shaped like a large oval. The nomination points are linear, meaning if you look at them here on the map, they form pretty much a line. You have a short distance from A to B and B to C, but if you go from A to C or C to A, there's quite a hike there. The type of combat usually experienced in this map is mostly long and mid-range encounters. There are a few places where you can have short-range encounters, but they're kind of few and far between.
Domination.
So at the beginning of the match here, we're going to spawn ghosts, and you see when you spawn ghosts, right in front of you is the A flag. So you spawn just right by it so you can go and capture it right away. To the left, there's a call out point called dock, because there's a dock down there. And to the right, there's a call out point over there called rocks. We're going to circle around the map and we're going to end up back by rocks there before we get to A again. So just to get your bearings, right here is A, that's dock, and that's rocks. So the first thing we're going to do is capture A. And from the A flag, there's a couple other callouts that can actually view the A flag. The one right in front of us here is called storage.
A secure.
That one is called fishery.
We're in the lead.
And then there's another fishery building there that's not part of the callouts because you can't go inside it, but the building next to it is called icebox. So here we go. Back to the spawn, A, rocks, and the next call out point over here is dock, because it's a dock. This is dock. Next call out point next to dock is fishery. That's this building here, which has an upper and lower floor to it. You have a good look out here of the A flag. You can see storage. You can see over there to icebox. So some good lookouts here. This is the other fisheries building I was telling you about. You can go around it, but you can't go inside it, which is why it's not an official call out. So back to the front. This is the actual fishery building. This is just a building that has fishery on it. So next call out point was that building right in front of A here. It's called storage. This is storage. Storage has an upper and lower floor to it as well. This is another entrance that you can use to get to storage. The upper floor storage here, it's got a nice lookout to A. You can also see the entrance to fishery, and you can see down by the dock. On the other side, you can see over by flares a bit, and you can see trees. Okay, so to get our bearings, this was storage. That was the building we were just in. Next call out point, that's not an official call out point, that's just on the other side of storage, is this area here that's blocked in by the fence called Snowman, because there's a snowman here. It's not an official call out, but it was shown to me in practice, and it's a good point because it's in between where totem is and where storage is here. There's a lot of people that camp in here, so good to call it out. Next call out point next to storage is trees. That's this area here where all these trees are. Remember, storage is right there. You can see the A flag down there. This is trees. Next call out point right adjacent to trees is tunnel. And that's where the B flag is right here.
Securing B.
Tunnel pop you out on the other side here where you have beach. And we'll come back on the other side of beach as we go around the map and show you where this tunnel entrance is from the beach. So this is trees, this is storage, this is snowman. Get your bearings again. Remember, that's the A flag. That's where we spawned, right there. Fishery. Storage. The next call out point is this building right here, called Icebox, because you can see a sign that says Icebox there. This is Icebox. Icebox has got some lookouts here to Totem. You can see down the ship down there. So this is a good spot to overlook those call out points. The next point, right next to Icebox, is Totem, which is this right here, because it's a large totem pole. So we'll keep going down the edge of the map here. And right here, we're on the edge. You see right here, there's water. If you fall in that water, you'll die. So be careful when you're coming around the edge of the map here. Next call out point right here is called ship, because there's a ship. And there's a lot of snipers that like to be on the ship and snipe people out. Coming from flares, heli, beach, tunnel, totem, and then you can even kind of see into Icebox down there. So that's ship. Next call out point is beach. That's this snowy area right in front of ship. It's very flat. Looks kind of like like an iced over beach that's got snow on top of it. And then we're back here to the entrance to the tunnel. So this is the entrance to the tunnel from the beach side. Before, we looked at the entrance to the tunnel from the tree side.
Be secure.
So now we're back at beach. Remember, this is ship. Totem's right there. Behind Totem is Icebox. The next call out point, as we continue around this side of the map here, is heli, because there's a helicopter right here. One thing to remember, if you're looking for a spot by heli, if you jump up here and then you jump again, you're going to jump right into those propellers and you're going to die. So don't do that. So the next call out point right next to heli is this area right down here called ice. As you can see, it's just a icy tunnel there. On the other side of this rock, there's another call out point right here called hill. This rock separates these two call out points between hill and ice. So we're going to take the ice path and then we get to the last flag. This is the C flag, and this call out is C. Next to C are these trees right here. These trees are called satellite because that's a dynamic part of the map. You can actually trigger a satellite crash, and this is where the satellite lands. Next call out point, as we continue around the edge of the map, is this area here called lumber. As you can see, there's a sign there that says lumber. Lumber's got a lot of entrances to it. So there's entrance there, and entrance there, entrance here. Come back in the way we came, you can see from the front there's two entrances right there. Plus you can jump through the windows. Got some lookouts in lumber. You can see down the flares, you can see down the cabin. There's some things you can see in here. Next call out point, right by lumber here, is flares. They're basically bordered by these flares here. So this set of tunnels here that's bordered by the flares, this is all flares. So from flares you can get up right by, pop out right by CDOM, right by our lumber. That one pops out by CDOM as well. This one pops out by cabin on the other side of lumber here. Remember, this is lumber right here. So go back through lumber, so we'll be around the edge of the map. And this next call out point right here is cabin. This is cabin. Cabin has an upper and lower floor to it. One thing I do see in cabin is people kind of lay down and snipe here. You don't have a good lookout point, but people do like to do that. Although there is one thing you got to be careful of, is up here. Somebody could come around the back of the cabin, jump up here, and get you. So something to be mindful of if that's what you do.
We're winning this fight.
So we'll continue around the edge of the map here. And the last call out point that we get to is where we started, and that's these rocks here. So you got a big rock here, another big rock here, and it's adjacent to the A flag where we started. So remember, right here is where we spawned. To the left again is dock, A, that building is storage, fishery, icebox, and down there you can see the totem. Directly to the right here was where we said rocks was, and this is where we came back around on the other side of the map. So right here is rocks. And we will stop right where we spawned. So that is Whiteout. It is a larger map. It can be very frustrating to get from one side to the other at times because it is so large, but it can be fun at times. So hope to see you out there.